Hello and welcome back. It's day 39. Let's solve some puzzles. Okay, so this puzzle is an end game, and the idea is that I have to promote this pawn before black promotes theirs. And if we just exchange pawns, it's gonna end up in a draw. So I can't just push this pawn here. Instead, I'll try to capture the b4 pawn. So if I move the king to b3, these squares are blocked off, so the black king can't protect this pawn. So let's try that. Take. And now I have to be careful, because if black somehow maneuvers their king to these squares, I'll run the risk of a stalemate, where, for example, the king is in one of these squares and it's black's turn, but all the other squares are either occupied or attacked by my own pieces. So I don't want to fall into that trap, and I think in these situations the rule of thumb is to keep the kings facing each other, I believe, at all times. So let's say I move the king here. Now the black king can't come here, so it'll have to move up or down, or to the e file, of course, which is unlikely. But if I move the pawn here first and black moves here, I will be forced to move the pawn forward. Black moves here, push the king, maybe black moves here, push the pawn again, king to b8, push the king again, maybe king to a8 again. Now if I push here, it's stalemate, because the king is in h8. This pawn is protected by the king. The king is black in this square, and these available square is also attacked by my pawn. So as you can see, it gets difficult to calculate this endgame. So I think I'll play it safe and move the king forward to face the other king. Okay, next puzzle. I think this is check, take, then what? Should I maybe push this pawn? Doesn't seem to lead to anything of substance, so maybe I should just capture here, forcing the king to move to this square. But now the queen is under attack, so what's the plan? Queen here maybe? This move cannot be played because it's protected by the f5 pawn. So now this diagonal is attacked, this square is attacked. King has a couple of, or 3 escape squares. And it looks like these squares are all dark squares, which means I can use the dark squared bishop. So let's try that. Okay. Check. If king e7, check with the bishop. So these 2 diagonals are covered, and this file is covered by the queen, which leaves this square. And then maybe I can play check here, forking the queen and the king, and pick up the queen as a consequence. Okay, let's try. Alright, check and take. Okay, and for the third puzzle We have, I think, checkmate in 1, unless I'm miscalculating something. Okay. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow.